Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, hit that red button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. I know some of you guys have not been getting your notifications. You got to hit that bell for me so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. We got VeChain and Cardano videos every day, twice a day. You don't want to miss them. I got my hot tea and honey loaded, ready to go. Let's get the show started. We're talking about VeChain, guys. VeChain's down about 4% on the day, but something that I am kind of happy about, something that I'm pleased about, is that every dip that we've had has pushed us to the 10-cent mark, and it looks like we've bounced back almost every time except for the big dip here, but then we rocketed back up above 10 cents. It looks like we're just kind of hanging in this channel between 10 cents and 15 cents. We haven't been able to break 15 cents since the big dip a couple of weeks ago, but that gives me good vibes that, you know, we won't be going lower than 10 cents unless Bitcoin has like a massive bottom dropping event, which, you know, that's going to be unforeseeable. So we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to worry about is, again, following the news, dollar cost averaging remaining even keeled. If you bought at all-time highs, you're down about 62.6%. Guys, I know it's tough. Okay, I know it's hard, especially if you bought at the top. But if you truly do believe in the project, your best bet would be just to hodl. If you can afford it, if you can afford to hodl, just hodl. Okay, if you can't afford to hodl, if you maybe invested a little bit too much, well, you got to do what you got to do. But it is what it is, guys. The market is down a little bit. It dipped a little bit yesterday. Yeah, we're just remaining even keeled, continuing to buy VeChain, continuing to buy our favorite cryptos, continuing to do the research. And we're going to get through this, guys. Another thing that I wanted to bring up as well is that let's take a look at the markets as a whole. In these days here, when there's not really too much movement or we're going down, you have to understand, guys, that most of the year we're either going to be going sideways, we're going to be going down, or we're going to be going slightly up. There's only a few times a year, like 5-6 days per year, when we have massive movements. Take a look. Take a look at Bitcoin here, guys. Take a look at the 180 day. You know, we've only had a couple of days where we've like rocketed up, you know, and then we typically move sideways for a while, and then we had another huge movement down. If we take a look at the 1 year, same thing here, guys. Sideways movement, maybe incremental movement for most of the year. One huge rise that probably happened over the course of a week or so. Another huge rise and another huge rise, and then most of the year, guys, we're either going sideways or we're going down. So these massive events occur, you know, a few days a year, and most of the year we are actually moving sideways or down or slightly up. And why I bring that up is because most of the time in crypto, you're going to have a lot more days like this, a lot more days where we're moving sideways than we're moving straight up or straight down. So just remember that those days when it happens, especially when we rocket upwards, it feels great. You know, we're all happy. And then, you know, we start to move sideways for a couple of weeks, and then now, you know, the sentiment cools down. And then if we have a sharp decline, the fear sets in. Everybody panics. We move sideways for a little bit, people cool off, and then all we need is another high riser. So, again, I'm still bullish for the long term, and I think that Bitcoin can and will recover. I do not think the bull run is over, but yeah, that's just my thoughts. I think we will recover. I just don't know when. Okay. All right, guys, so right on to the VeChain news. Thank you to Crypto Nispin here, Krypton Nispin. This is an amazing thread here. This guy is a habitual dot connector. I don't want to say habitual, but these are some great dots that he's connected, and I want to take a look at it. So This is talking about the speculation between VeChain and China's carbon markets. Let's take a look. Let's connect these dots. Thank you for posting this. Go ahead and give him a follow on Twitter if you can. So in October 2018, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway visited China to witness the signing of the ceremony of DNVGL's VeChain low carbon ecosystem, signed by the Chinese CCPIT, Sunny Lu, and DNVGL, amongst others. As we can see the pic here. Pioneering sustainable solutions, Norway and China. We got VeChain. We got Sunny Lu right here, and next to some Chinese officials, and the King and Queen of Norway. Okay. March 2018, VeChain CTO Zhu Jinglang said back in March 2018 AMA that the Carbon Bank, quote unquote, was VeChain's mission project. Let's take a look. Our mission project, Carbon Bank, we believe this type of application could be a killer app for the blockchain. Along the same lines, we see a very bright future for mobile edge computing. You will see a lot more details about this integration in the future. So this Carbon Bank. Now we go on to March 2019. Sunny attends a Carbon Initiative meeting and tweets the following: the right way of blockchain technology roadmap should be from a technical consensus up to biz consensus, up to governance consensus. Quite exciting, all the way up to change the world step by step. Okay, so more talk about Carbon Initiative, carbon markets. Okay, getting us primed for what's hopefully to come. November 2019. VeChain states a need to upgrade to Proof of Authority 2.0 is a request from a customer, which Sunny cannot disclose yet because of a non-disclosure agreement from a certain industry. Okay, he was real vague about that. I remember that AMA. This new customer is expected to create hundreds of millions of transactions and will require the blockchain to handle about 1 million transactions a day. You remember that, guys? I surely do. Moving on. February 21st, 2021. Proof of Authority 2.0 will be released by the end of Q2, June 2021, by VeChain's Community Operations Director Noah and Chief Scientist Peter Zhu. Okay, so we plan for the end of Q1 2021, and then Peter Zhu said it's not going to take that long, which led to speculation that it would be done last month, but that didn't come to fruition. So we're hoping that it will be done between late June or late July. March 18th, 2021, Sunny Lu posts a thread talking about how important decarboxylation is and becoming carbon neutral is to China. He goes on talking about VeChain already has this solution ready to go, and we've talked about this solution ad nauseum on this channel. VeChain's foundation proposed a vote that we reduce transaction costs. So he goes on to talk about the VeChain BYD carbon credits platform that VeChain's developed, and then he says, I believe that blockchain and VeChain can really change this sector and bring it to the next level, which has been floating for many years. The key change will be to digitize an individual's effort to sustainability, and education is not enough for sure, but incentives will do. And to do proper and accurate incentive is for everyone's actions on the blockchain, and VeChain is way ahead to be ready for this, not only with the proper tool to collect and digitize these actions, but also reputable partners leading by DNV. Let's do it full speed. Let's do it full speed. Let's do it full speed. I believe this initiative could be one of the greatest exports from China to the whole world by uniting everyone in the world to make a better future for our planet before Elon Musk takes us to Mars. LOL, my bad. It should be DNV Group. I think they are going to be the one to take us to Mars. DNV, we'll get into that. But so there's a lot of talk here. There's a lot of talk about carbon markets, changing the world, greatest export from China, this, that, and the third. What could Sunny Lu have up his sleeve? Let's take a look down a little bit more here. VET votes to this happens on April 6th. You guys all remember that. VeChain votes to drastically reduce the cost of transactions on the VeChain blockchain, going against most hodlers' short-term interests. Why would the foundation need to reduce transaction costs of VTHO when there's far more VTHO being produced than used each day? Now, back then, if you're new here, there was a lot of talk about NFTs being too expensive. People were speculating massively on VTHO. VTHO went all the way up to 2 cents, which is crazy. And also, let's put a fork in this for now. I wanted to talk a little bit about VTHO real quick, guys. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but I really do think VTHO could be a decent buy here, not financial advice. And a lot of y'all got pissy with me the last time I talked about VTHO, talk about, oh, they ruined VTHO, blah, blah, blah. It's not a good investment anymore. Yeah. Guys, they did not change the tokenomics of VTHO, okay? VTHO is still the same. They just changed the transaction fee on the blockchain. All right, guys. So VTHO during the height of the bull run, guys, went all the way to $2 cents, 2.5 cents. That's crazy. And then they changed the base fee per smart contract on VeChain, and then it fudded people out, and then we had the big dip. So I think, guys, you could wait for it to go down a little bit more, but my price target is probably about down here, 0.001 cent. If it goes back down there before Proof of Authority 2.0 comes out, I'm getting me a big old bag of VTHO, guys, and I'm just holding on. I'm holding on not only for this bull run, but I'm holding on for the next bull run, guys. There's going to be a whole batch, a whole new batch of new people coming into the market. And if VeChain is still relatively relevant in the next 4 years, which I think it will be, but if VeChain is still relatively relevant within the next 4 years, it'll have a larger community base, even larger number of noobs coming into the next cycle. And, these tokens like these will pump. Tokens like these will make people rich. So that's my little segue into VTHO. Sorry I had to change it up. My price target in order to buy in is about 0.001 cent. It's got quite a long way to fall before getting down there, but I will finally buy. Right now, you could just earn VTHO for free just by downloading the Sync wallet, the desktop wallet, or the mobile VeChainThor wallet, and just putting your VeChain in there. You get VTHO automatically. But I'm thinking about buying some when I hit those targets. So that's a bit about VTHO. Now, on April the 13th, 2021, a week after the VeChain community votes to reduce transaction costs, Sunny Liu, who is notoriously reserved in his tweets the following: carbon is the new oil. We already remember that, okay? But it's not just carbon, guys. Data is what they're really talking about. And ain't no billionaire gonna tell you what they're really up to, okay? Carbon might be the new oil, but data is what they're really after. One could believe that he is referring to a carbon emissions trading system. Chinese state-affiliated media, the only China accounts allowed on Twitter, tweets the national carbon emissions trading system is scheduled to be in operation by the end of June 2021. That just so happens to coincide with the release of Proof of Authority 2.0, which was a client requested. Sorry, I'm getting all bundled up and getting too excited here. Now, again, this is just speculation. Okay, nothing's been confirmed. We're just connecting dots here, guys. All right, so let me know. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Now, on May 22nd to May 31st, 2021, the VeChain testnet explodes with transactions. It went from a couple of thousand transactions a day to a couple of millions of transactions a day. Absolutely crazy. What kind of company or government could possibly need to test that many transactions 3 days after China announces their carbon system goes live in a month? Interesting. 2 weeks after the this happens on June 2nd, 2021. 2 weeks after the national carbon emissions trading system is expected to go live at the end of the June announcement, Sunny tweets a very cryptic tweet. V-carbon is smart carbon. And remember, guys, we took a look at a couple videos ago. I don't remember which video it was. Sunny Lou has bought the domain for V-carbon. Okay, we took a look at that at a couple episodes back, if you guys remember. More dot connecting. This is gonna be a long video. I should have warned you. June 8th, 2021, another Chinese state-owned media account confirms that the National Carbon Emissions Trading System has met the technical requirements to launch by the end of this month. We talked about that. And then he posts here, so how big is this National Carbon Trading Emissions System going to be? It's expected to involve 2,225 companies and will account for 20% of the world's carbon emissions, 40% coming from China. The CTES is expected to be worth $30 million this year and $25 billion by 2030. Bruh. Guys, VeChain needs to get up on this, man. If VeChain's not a part of this, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Now, that's not saying I will sell my VeChain or anything like that, guys. But this would be huge. We need this. We need this win for VeChain, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I know it's ran a lot longer than I had anticipated, but this is good stuff. Again, this is speculation. Okay, I don't want to say, oh, VeChain is going to be working with the Chinese government. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to be completely wrong and mislead people, but the dots are here to connect. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on. Thank you to wonderful Isaac here. Again, VeChain and INATBA. I know I've been saying that wrong. INATBA. Climate Ledger Initiative. VeChain's collaboration with BYD was highlighted in the report. Drivers rewarded based on their performance and carbon footprint. Not only that, not only the carbon footprint in their performance, guys, but they're collecting data. Where is he going? What routes does he take? What does he search on his electric vehicle? They're getting all that data in order to advertise you, create a profile about you. Google has a profile about you, and they can manipulate that any way they see fit. So this is pretty awesome for a money standpoint. So shout out to VeChain. Thank you to Eisenreich. We're moving on quickly here, guys. This is a post by Reddit, a Reddit user. I'm not gonna say who, but they say when they ask when is a good time to buy in, you can see here that this person has dollar cost averaged in. If you do not know what dollar cost averaging means, it means taking however much you can afford, $10 a week, $10 a month, $20 every 2 weeks, something like that, and buying your favorite cryptos with it. Not financial advice, but this is the way that I've been able to make life-changing wealth, and that a lot of my subscribers have been able to make life-changing wealth when it comes to crypto. You do the research, okay? You ask the tough questions, right? Is this coin good for me? Does this coin have a use case? Are people actually using the coin? Does it have a good community? What is this coin? How is this coin going to bring value to the world in any sort of way? And once you answer these questions, you say, well, I'm going to start buying the coin. What's the most effective way to do so? In my humble opinion, it's the dollar cost average. That way you're not overinvested. That way, if your portfolio goes down, it was only $10 this week. I'm spending $10 in order to, hope that I have a better future, rather than taking that $10 and pissing it away on a Starbucks drink or something like that. All right, guys. So this is awesome. Buying VeChain every little bit he can. dollar cost averaging in, getting his bags full. One thing I will say though, please do not post your portfolio online. Don't tell anybody how much VeChain you have. Don't tell anybody how much crypto you have, period. Okay? That's like going up to random people and being like, hey, I have $200 in my wallet. Hey, random person on the street, I have $500 in my wallet right now. Yay. Like, come on, guys. You have to treat this as real money. These coins on the internet aren't fungible, so you don't really think of it as real money, but it is real money, okay? So shout out to him. That's how you dollar cost average, buy a little bit each week, and your bags are going to be stuffed to the brim, all right? Moving on. Last story of the day, guys. I got to wrap this up. This went way longer than I had imagined. RESEA project posts again, guys. Global study reveals customers are 4 to 6 times more likely to purchase, protect, and champion purpose-driven companies. I would agree. Join our movement and increase customer engagement by attracting the removal of plastic from oceans and rivers to products and services, guys. You can join the movement here. RESEAproject.com/contribution. You can sign your company up here. And, you know, I would agree. Step 1, choose your commitment. Set your impact based on the amount of plastic you want to remove from oceans and rivers by weight or convert it into equivalent items built, i.e. plastic bags, into your products or services, or select the total annual amount you want to remove. Whatever case suits your business best, you contact them and then you let the world know. If you're a company, if you have a company, guys, please consider this. I mean, you know, you're doing your part, okay? Shout out to the workers here of the RESEA project. All right, guys, we have 1,060 days to the next Bitcoin block halving. And I love this market so much. Even though it's frustrating, I get it, guys. I get it's frustrating. Your portfolio is going down. But at the end of the day, guys, this market has so much potential to literally explode. I'm still bullish. I know you're going to see a lot of your favorite YouTubers today and tomorrow have all the negative headlines and all that. But I'm ignoring all that stuff. I'm continuing with the plan, which is dollar cost averaging into my favorite cryptos each and every week. And whales are not going to separate me from that plan. I'll be damned. Nothing else crazy is going too crazy right now. I'm mad about Tezos, bro. What happened to Tezos? Please, somebody. Tezos Maxi, talk to me. What's going on with Tezos? Why hasn't Tezos pumped? Why do they hate you? Why do they hate you? I don't understand it. But again, we're going to continue to buy Tezos. We're going to continue to stake it. Things are going to be okay. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you to our wonderful Patreon subscribers. Blah! AJ, Brett, Garlic, House, Mac, Harris, Sergio, Lassie, Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Madeline for Crypto, Boost Wayne, Feruz Den, Brady Adams, Joel Menace, Kyle Blatchy, Crypto SVT.si, Eric Parr, I did the voice for the people, HPDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel 8, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax CH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Mickerdale Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, Jacob Connor, and Yaya. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Don't let your memes be dreams. I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. I haven't forgot about those. Have a great day, guys.